Hello, you Tubelonians. Do you recognize this cat? You shouldn't, because it's not one of ours. This is the kitty that's been living in our yard since Christmas, and it's been really hard to get anywhere near. But now he's decided he likes me. He likes people. And I noticed this because the cat would call out from the woods, and I thought it was my cat one day. It was a warmer winter day, and I heard this meowing in the woods. And I called back. I said, Mason. And this cat answered, even though that's not his name. And he came near, but then he wouldn't come anywhere close to me. And I noticed he was a different cat. Hi there, kitty. You sure are friendly. Just come right up to me. You've been living in my yard all winter. Hi. You're kind of pretty. You're tough too, because you've been living outside. Do you belong to somebody? So this cat has literally been living in our yard for the whole winter. And I keep thinking he's going to leave because he's got a home to go to, but we don't feed him or anything. Hi. But here he is. It's been 25 below, 26 below the other night. And that's Fahrenheit. You can hear the snow crunch. It's pretty cold out. You're purring even. You're talkative. You must belong to somebody. What do we do with you? I can't take you in. You fight with Mason. I can't feed you because you're going to hang around. Yeah, you're a pretty kitty. Oop. Hi. Oh yeah, you're just Mr. Pet Me, aren't you? Yeah, pet me, pet me. Yeah. You feel very muscular, kind of skinny, but you're getting fed. I don't know where you're getting your food from. Do you live nearby? Yeah. Well, you sure are a cutie. Listen to you purr. Lucky for him, we have a heated cat house that he's been staying in. Yeah, you're talkative too. More talkative than my own kitty. Yeah. He's the most vocal cat I've ever met. Other than Caitlin's cat, Gunter. Gunter's very vocal too. But I mean, in my yard, where all of my cats, yeah, you've done just fine this winter. Hanging out, eating whatever you can find. There's plenty of wildlife for them. You think you want to go in my house? Yeah, you look very stealthy. Very healthy too. I've got two dogs looking at you because they know you're different, even from a distance. It's got a little white in them, for sure. Some patches. Yeah. So this has been a stray cat that's been living in our yard most of the winter, and I finally won his acceptance and trust and brought him in to this nice warm blanket on our wood pile. And we already have someone that wants to adopt this kitty. I contacted law enforcement to look for anyone who's missing a cat. We've been looking for 2 weeks. We've had it posted for 2 weeks, and nobody is claiming the cat. So I'm taking care of him. I coaxed him into my garage earlier today, but here he is. It's a he, I believe, based on my quick look, because I don't know this cat, but boy, is he ever nice. Well, that's the story. He came into our home, finally, after a full winter, and now he's going home to a family. He's going to be adopted out today. I'm pretty excited about that. He's going to be taken to a vet to be checked over, checked for a chip, and taken care of with a family with a little girl. There we go. Okay. Mason is in our other garage now, hanging out in our guest house and garage, and now he's safe because he's away from the visiting cat. Now the visiting cat's alone in my house, so we're going to take this kennel and see if we can coax him to be in the kennel so that he can be transported to the new family that's going to adopt him. There, I've moved the kennel safely to our shop garage. This is our main garage here. And I'm going to have the kennel ready. Let's see if we can coax the kitty to be in here. It's in our house somewhere. I'm leaving a strange cat in my house unattended, but nobody else is home to help. Where'd you go? Hi. I'm over here. Come on. Come on, kitty. Here. You're okay. It's a little too fast for him, huh? Yeah, you don't want to be captured, huh? Yeah, hi. Okay, I'm reading his body language, or her. And being careful not to get... But cats move so fast when they get mad. I don't want you to feel cornered, but I'm gaining the trust of this cat. Yeah. As long as no other animals are around and I move slowly, I think things will go well. But this is a cat that's lived outside most of the winter that I know of. Possibly never been in a house before. We don't have room for a fourth cat. 3 is already too many. That wasn't my intent. But if you look at all my vlogs from the past, you'll see that we adopted 1 cat after Sammy died. And then we had another cat show up under my boat as a baby kitten, and we adopted him. That's Mason. So we had Coda and Mason. And then at our cabin, which we used to have a cabin here on the land, and we had our main home in another city. And, well, we consolidated. We sold that house eventually, and we moved here. So Coho is the 3rd kitty that was adopted. He was supposed to live here maybe with my daughter or just be the cabin cat. Well, we moved to the cabin. We sold the manufactured home that was on the land, and we built this house that you're looking at just recently and moved in. So now we have 3 cats all living in the same spot, 2 of which like to be outside. But now this cat's showing up outside, and he and Mason definitely do not get along. They've ambushed each other a couple times. Yeah, you're not impressed, are you? And here I'm yakking away, telling the whole life story why I can't adopt you, a 4th cat. You know, maybe if I lost a cat, I would think about it. But I do think 3 is too many for us. 2 is nice because cats play with each other. 3 is a crowd, as they say. You might have other stories. You can give us your story below and tell us how it works. How many cats do you have, and how does that work? What do you think is the perfect number of cats to have for a family? Now, it's just us. Our kids have grown up, moved away. They have grandchildren, and in the family we have some allergies to cats, some really bad allergies. So cats can't be inside when we have guests, which is often. So our cats are living in the guest house where we used to live while we built this house. That's over there. So it's in the same lot. And oh, look at I see if you look at the feet, the cat is kneading the ground a little bit. Probably more out of a nervous response. Purring just a little bit. Again, self-soothing. And maybe he likes me, or he or she likes me already. I definitely have established trust. Just in the matter of a few minutes of meeting this cat in the yard. and then locking him in the house, and he still trusts me, or she. I'm so used to calling a cat a he. I do see an injury on the ear, and we can nurse that back to health. We've done that before. It doesn't look terrible. It could be frostbite. Could be, who knows. The raccoons are now out, which is why I'm being careful too, because I don't know the vaccination status of this cat. I have to assume not vaccinated. We'll have to check for a chip with the vet. That's up to the people I turn this cat over to. I turn it over to the city, the police department. They have a person that has expressed great interest in adopting this cat. And we're going to keep that information private because it's in the law enforcement community, and I don't give out any information about that because I've worked with law enforcement through emergency services in the state and in the area, and we keep all that information private, especially when we're on a public forum like this. But just know that this cat has a little girl that wants to adopt and raise him. So he's hearing my cat, or my dog. So we're going to move to the garage. You want to come with me? I don't really want to pick him up. Have you been picked up before? Are you used to that? Okay, let's try. Yeah, let's go up this way. I'm not happy about it. Hi, I'll put you down. How about an open door? Okay, I've successfully moved the cat to our garage. It's a heated garage. Hi, I have a kennel waiting. You want some food? Yeah, I know you're not very happy about this. Let me just sit down here and you can come to me. Hi. This is an exercise in trust. Come on. Come on, kitty, kitty. Okay, so I'm the only thing in this environment that this cat trusts. And I'm a brand new person in his life. Just in the last 10 minutes. Hi. You can explore around. It's probably the best thing you can do when you bring a cat into your home, if you choose to do that. First thing I'd say is get the cat, after you gain trust, get the cat to relax and get used to an area that's safe where you're not worried about cat going potty in your house. This is out in the garage, so it's easy to clean. And then let the cat roam a little bit. And eventually you want to get the cat in the kennel and go to the vet. And that could be a big, big fight. I've been lucky because the cats that are in my life were kittens. And when we gained access to those cats, we gained their trust very quickly. And then we taught them how to eat hard food because they were weaned from their mother who left for whatever reason. Left them for us to raise. And the cats started eating cat food. This cat's older than being weaned, so definitely eats cat food already. And probably mice and voles and chipmunks. What's going to make this a little interesting is I have the smell of my dogs and cats out here. They spend a significant amount of time out here in the heated garage. And so it's probably overwhelming amount of smells and fur and all that. So this cat's really a cool cat, actually. Very cautious, but actually very trusting of me. And has been very nice not to scratch me or bite me or freak out on me. You're probably starved for some human contact, aren't you? That's interesting, because this cat has been not living with people all since Christmas, as far as I know. This cat has been in our yard, eating the various creatures that are around, even in the winter. And I'm thankful for that. Those are creatures we don't want around our house and sheds. You're trying to figure out a way, aren't you? You're pretty smart. Okay, so that's the first step. Let's keep the cat inside where it's safe, away from other animals, in a safe place, keeping yourself safe, because you don't know an outdoor cat what the number one thing I worry about is rabies. But also, we don't want to introduce fleas into our house, which I might have. But we treat all of our other pets for fleas and ticks all the time. So, because we have an abundant amount of ticks around here, even this time of year in March. In March, it can get warm enough and the ticks come alive. That already happened. So, because of Lyme's disease, we treat the dogs for ticks and we treat the cats for fleas. Various medications all the time so we don't get an infestation. I've had that happen way back when Sammy used to go out and catch rabbits, and he brought fleas into the house, and I had fleas on my legs, and that was not pleasant at all. In fact, those fleas transferred to Sadie, our yellow lab at the time. You can look back on our videos back then and see Sammy and Sadie hanging out. Oh, you smell something. We're near the kitty litter box. Are you litter box trained? That's the next thing. Put out a litter box for the cat and see how it goes. A clean one. I don't have a clean one at the moment, but I'm going to go get a tray. Oh, right here. I can use this box, which is going to be thrown away anyway. And we can make a little makeshift litter box for this guy, because I think he's thinking about it, or she. I'll be back. A little snowy out there for you, Mr. Mason. Look who wants to come in. You want to come in? No. Petra wants to go out and chase things. So does Rika. And Mason wants to come in. Want to trade pets? Come on. You want to come in? Come on. You're hesitating. Your bowl is empty. You gotta want something to eat. Come on. Is there a kitty in your garage? Huh? Come on in. Is there a strange imposter in your garage? Are you smelling it on the carpet and you're gonna rub your scent on my carpet? I know you. Yeah. Hi, buddy. You're a good boy. This is Mason. This is our main man here. Oh, listen to him purr. He is. Oh, yeah. You're doing a wheelie. Okay, I better get the other dogs in after they discover the squirrel tracks in the snow and sniff out what cats are around. It's funny, they can tell if it's just Mason outside the door. They're nice to him. They'll lick him and sniff him and make sure he's okay before he comes in. But if it's another cat, like the other cat that's in the garage, then they're not going to let him in. So we keep the dogs locked away when we're dealing with this new cat that's in our garage looking for a new family to adopt him. Those pine trees are so peaceful when it's snowing out here. We had spring for a little bit. Last week was like spring. The kids are out on the bikes, the grandkids, and we were spending the whole day out with short sleeve shirts. I got a little tan, and I started working on the docks for the year, doing a renovation. And then this happened. I'll show you what that looked like when I was trying to finish up and the snow started. Well, our end of the lake has thawed out and the beach sand is not frozen anymore. The water is ice cold, but there's some ice in the main part of the lake. But on our end of the lake, the ice is out. That means it's time to work on the docks. The only problem is I got going on this project. I've been working on this all week. We're kind of renovating the docks, and it's been beautiful out until today. We got a snowstorm coming now, so the temp is dropping fast. I'm out trying to finish stage 3, where I put new floats underneath and I'm lowering the dock down to the sand so it's not so high above. And then I'm going to extend out because our lake is low, and I'm going to extend our dock to make it 10 feet further. And then I'm going to put all this in the water, and then I can get the pontoon in. Got an otter over there watching me work. But I guess I'm going to have to pack up and go in because we're going to get a foot of snow. And I'm out here working on the docks. But I hear the robins. Did you hear it just now? I'm having trouble speaking because my glasses are frozen and my cheeks are frozen. So I'm going to turn on the sauna and go in and warm up. I've been out here all morning laying under the dock working on floats. And we got the floats in. I'm proud of myself. Got 4 of them, actually 5 of them in underneath. So when the lake comes back up, these will float. Those are the old floats that have water in them. They're pretty heavy, they're full of ice. And so, yeah, the sand is thawed out, although it has snow on it. Do you think I'm crazy? Actually, if you sit still, you die. And so I'm trying to get out and get moving and get projects done. Not because I'm so motivated to get the project done, but more because of my health. I want to keep on working and exercising and using my muscles and using my brain and working on projects and making this lake the beautiful place that it is. We've got more sand than we've ever had. This is awesome, even though the lake is low. But the main part of the lake is still 40 feet deep, so it's or more. And we're gonna have the kayaks out here soon. I'm gonna be thawing out my cheeks and getting the pontoon on the lake. But we got to get through this next snowstorm first. We got the house done, and now I'm out getting the docks tweaked. They've worked really well before, but they're sitting too high, and the floats were old. They're like 15 or 20 years old, so we're putting new ones in, and this is going to be even a better beach than ever before in our quiet little cove out here in the frozen tundra. For now. Someday I'll be out on the boat. I shouldn't be buried in snow too quick. Actually, no, I'm packing it up and I'm going to go in and get a hot sauna. Whew, my feet are frozen. I'm having trouble talking. The eagle's out. He's hunting. I don't know if you can see him. There he is. I can't see him because my glasses are frozen. I don't even know if I'm focused right now, but because I can't see my camera. But I'm trying to clean up and get in to the sauna, get warm. Look at the lucky dogs hanging out in their favorite spot in the window. They got a little seat up there in our new house. And they're looking at me like, well, I would say that they probably are glad they're inside where it's warm and I'm out here in the cold, but you know what? They'd rather be out here with me. But I was under the dock working on the floats, so I didn't want to have them out here getting in the ice and getting lost in the reeds, finding deer parts. Yeah, that's Rika. She found a deer leg the other day in the reeds. Well, I'm gonna go into the sauna. All right, Petra, it's time for me to hit the sauna. I haven't given you a tour of the house yet. I'll show you the sauna first. Petra likes it in there for a short time. I turn this on. I'm going to heat it to 190 degrees. We had our contractors build it authentic, Finnish type style, because 90% of the population from around this area are Finns. People from Finland, descendants from Finland. So we didn't even have to draw out the plans for this sauna. We just have them build it according to specs. It's heating up. I was outside, turned it on when I was out in the snow. And you can see it's snowing pretty well out there. And it's going to get worse. And I just came in from working on the docks. I'm going to jump in that sauna. All right, Petra, you can't be in there. Not healthy for puppies, although she thinks it is. But she doesn't spend any more than a few minutes in there. Mason knows the drill. He goes straight to my office. And I'm still unpacking, so forgive the boxes. But I've been outside enjoying life. I'm coming in here to edit a video, and Mason's going to hang out with the puppies on the couch. They're all going to nap, and I'll be very jealous because I want a nap too. I wish it was like I was a little kid when Mama would say, "You have to take a nap." I would love that. Right, Petra? Yeah, you're good to the kitty. Good puppy. If I kept you, I would name you Woodchip. Or Woody. Woody the cat. Because he likes clawing the wood. Hey there, beautiful. You are a pretty kitty. Yeah, oh, so cute. And so confident, too. I like cats like this that are just confident and tough and perseverant. Yeah, you're like our cats. That's Mason for you. That's Coho for you. He's very tough, very perseverant, very healthy, very personable, just like you. You'd think you were related. Yeah. Oh, you like that comfortable wood, don't you? He loves the wood pile. Thanks for watching Frosty Life.